After organizing our folders, the next step we want to do is open the 3 notebooks. So I'm going to open the Pima Indians notebook on one tab, then the BRFSS, then the NYTS. So first, we can see in the title, this is the Pima Indians notebook, and we can see that the data for this notebook is available on Kaggle. So you have two options. You can either go onto Kaggle and then in here you would have to create an account and then you can download the data set using this download button over here and you can see the information of this data set. Or to make it easier for you, what we did is we added a section in Moodle for you to be able to access the data set immediately. Going back to course Q&A, we can see a section called Google Drive link with lab materials. If I click on this, we can see in here, number one, we can see that this Google Drive link, which I'm going to click on over here, contains the Pima Indians diabetes dataset. So the diabetes.csv file needs to be manually uploaded to Databricks in order to be able to run the Pima Indians notebook. So going to the Google Drive, I'm going to go to the Pima Indians dataset. And then over here, I can download the diabetes.csv file to my local computer and then upload it to Databricks. So I'm going to go onto Databricks and click on New, and then click on Table. And in here, I'm going to go ahead and upload the diabetes.csv file that I downloaded from the Google Drive. And so this check mark over here shows that the dataset has been successfully uploaded. No need to click anything here. It will automatically upload. Now going back to the Pima Indians notebook. In order for us to run anything inside a notebook, the first thing we should do is create a cluster. A cluster is a group of interconnected computers that work together to process and analyze large amounts of data. This setup allows you to handle big data tasks more quickly and efficiently by distributing the workload across multiple machines. So in here, what I'm going to do is click on New and then Cluster. And then in here, I'm going to create a new cluster with a runtime of 11.3 LTS. And then I'm going to click on Create Compute. We see a circle over here showing that the cluster is starting. Once the cluster is finished, we can see a check mark over here showing that the cluster has been created. After waiting for 5 minutes, we can see this check mark over here showing that we successfully created a cluster. So now we go to the Pima Indians dataset and we want to attach the cluster that we just created to this notebook. So if we click on Connect, we can see this green circle around the cluster, meaning that this circle is the current available cluster that is running. And so we click on it, and what we're doing is we attach this cluster to the Pima Indians notebook. And now we can successfully run the notebooks.